But all right, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, congratulations to all of you who are already commission qualified, and there are so many of you. So just a quick shout out to you guys. And I think you know who you are, and I know there's some more of you who plan on getting commission qualified on tomorrow. So I am rooting for you. Again, I'm available to assist you with that. Thank you for letting me know it's gone, Janice. And I want to be able to help you to excel in your business. So if you are not commission qualified, or if you are commission qualified, but you're close to another goal and you want to hit it, you want to be at 300 so you can be in the consistency club for 300, or maybe you want to be at 500 so you can get a higher commission this month. Whatever your goal is, if you have not hit it yet, there is still time. Somebody type, there is still time. You never give up until it's over. 11:59 on the last day of the month. That's when you can say, you know what, I've done my best. I've done everything I can do. It is what it is, but we still got plenty of time to work our businesses. So let me know if you've hit your goal. So go ahead for me in the comments and type, I've hit my goal. Or if there's something you're still trying to accomplish, go ahead and put, I am still pushing. And I know we have some people here pushing for silver. They want to promote this month, so I'm excited about that. So if you guys are still pushing, type, I'm still pushing. If you've already hit your goal, go ahead and type, it's in. I'm commission qualified. I did it. So we can celebrate you in the comments. All right. So I want to go over a couple things, and I want to let you guys know what's going on. So many important things are happening right now, and I don't want you to miss any of them. So the first thing is I sent out an onboarding message via email. Somebody shoot me some hearts and let me know if you saw the onboarding message. They gave you guys 5 tips of things you can do to get your business off to a good start. Now that's an onboarding message, but I have to tell you, that's great for anyone who's reboarding. What do I mean reboarding? You got off the plane, took a little break. It was supposed to be a nonstop flight, but you had a little layover. And so you're getting back on the plane, and we are so happy about it too. And that's the great thing about owning your own business. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. You can stop and start when you feel like it. So for those of you who are reboarding, along with those of you who are onboarding, just coming on board, we had quite a few people just coming on board. And I want you guys to get off to a good start. So make sure, shoot me some hearts if you got that email. I want to know that you're getting them. And I want to make sure that you're getting all the information that would be helpful and trying to streamline it. Because in my mind, there's so much wonderful information available already in our back office. But I realize that for some people, it's a little overwhelming and you really just don't even know where to start. So that was the point of my message, to streamline it into 5 easy steps. So if you have not checked that, already, go ahead and do so when we're done with this training, and you're going to find that those 5 easy steps will help you to get your business off to a great start. So that was the first thing. The next thing is, I think the echo's back. All right, I might have to abandon the Zoom if that's where the echo is coming from. Ladies, do you hear the echo again? Or is it just me? All right, so I'm going to keep going until you guys tell me you hear the echo. I'm trying to do the Zoom and the Facebook Live. While I'm doing this, can you guys type in the messages what it is about the Zoom that makes you prefer the Facebook Live? Because the Zoom is a little bit better for the whole team. You hear the echo? Okay, so everybody on Zoom, I think what I'm going to have to do is, I know what's doing it. Hold on one second. I know what's doing it. Hold on, I figured it out. All right. Got it. Okay, wonderful. So the thing about it is, just so you guys can know, we'll probably have to go back to Zoom. So I want you to start playing with it and getting comfortable with it, because a lot of what I want to do is screen sharing. So I can train you and show you how to do certain things like in your back office and how to do certain things on Facebook. And it's hard to do that in a Facebook Live. I'm sure there's a way, if you have some special software, but without having all of that, it's not really feasible for us at this point at the size we're at right now. So the Zoom is going to give me the ability to screen share with you, to share some information. And there are, as I mentioned, quite a few people on our team who are not on Facebook, believe it or not. I was one of those people. I came kicking and screaming to Facebook. I'm here now with a bang, but I did not want to be here. So there are quite a few other people who just, they might even have accounts, they rarely check them. So just to be inclusive as our team is growing, you know, I think we're at 40 people now. Can you believe that? It's either 39 or 40. Come on, y'all, can I get some hearts? You can't have me on Facebook Live and then not give me any hearts. I just said our team is at 39 or 40 people right now. So I think that's some hearts. That's heart-worthy. And I'm excited about the growth. So I just want us to be in position for growth as we grow, as you guys start adding to the team, as you start going silver and adding more people. Some people may not be on Facebook either, so we want them to be included. So I'm begging you, come on over with me to Zoom. Make the transition with me. It's foreign because we don't use it that often, but it is going to be a great tool for our team. So I'm actually looking at investing in the pro version. And that's going to cost me a nice penny every month. But I'm believing it's going to be worth it. So it's not going to be worth it if y'all don't take the journey with me. If you don't come to the meetings, then it's probably not going to be worth it. But yeah, the free version doesn't cost Jatika. And that's the one we've been using. So that's why I was saying I am going to be upgrading to the pro version. The free version limits how many people can be in the conference. It limits how long the conference can last. There's a 30-minute cap, and it doesn't have the capabilities of doing webinars or streaming. So for what I am envisioning us being able to do, it's going to cost. It's going to cost a nice penny. But that's something that I'm willing to invest in our team, but I'm asking in return that our team show up for our meetings and our training. So that's going to be on Zoom, and we're going to probably start doing that in October. So I'm excited. I'm preaching to the choir because you guys are here. So I don't want to keep you long with all of these announcements, so let me get through them. The next announcement is key. How many of you are already registered for the Health and Happiness event tomorrow at 9 p.m.? Show me some hearts or just type in the comments. This is really an excellent opportunity. So if you have anybody on Facebook that you have been talking to about Plexus, and you know how that goes, you kind of explained it to them, but you're not sure you really gave them a great explanation. And they're kind of like, oh, okay. And then they kind of put you on pause and you're going, was it something I said? Did I not give them enough information? If you've been through that, then you know exactly what I mean. And so when we have these opportunities to jump on events where someone is going to professionally present Plexus for us as a team, we want to be there, and we want to take full advantage of it. We're just going to be piggybacking off the whole team. So Sarah, our diamond leader, is going to be leading that tomorrow. Leave me a message in the comments if you need to be added. If you're not in that event and you don't know where it is and you can't find it, leave me a message in the comments now. Say, add me to the event, and I will add you once we're done. And that is going to allow you to invite some people. Now, I will say, don't go through and just invite every single person that you have on Facebook. That's not going to be very productive. And they also have a limit of how many people they will let you do that with per day. Be very selective. Like I said, let it be a follow-up tool. so that you can say to the people who you've already been talking to about Plexus, two, listen, I know we talked about it before, and I think it would be a great idea for you to hop on this event. It's going to be 1 hour. So I love that when we do our events, they're short and sweet and to the point, so that people don't feel like they have to tie up a whole afternoon or a whole evening. And it's going to be at 8 p.m. So I'll double check the time zone, because the thing is, Sarah is in a different time zone. She's in the Central Standard Time zone. So I want to make sure whether that's 8 p.m. her time or 8 p.m. our time. So I will check on that for you. But okay, great. Yep. And yes, you can get on Zoom from your phones. You just need to download the Zoom app. So thank you for that, Jatika. So yeah, you guys, if you're not in the health and happiness event tomorrow, let's get you in it. And let's, more importantly, get your prospects, people who have asked about joining your team, or people you would like to join your team, or people who have asked you about the products, and people you would like to join you on your health and wellness journey. So couple promotions I'm running. I'm excited. You guys ought to be excited, because, you know, when I told my upline that I was going to do these promotions, she was just kind of like, don't you think you might be spoiling them a little bit? I mean, our comp plan is already generous enough. Our comp plan fully rewards all of us for all the work we do. Do you really need to do all of that for them? And I thought, I'm just proud of what we've been accomplishing, and I really just want to incentivize you guys. So, as you know, I have a couple promotions that I'm running. So if you're not familiar with those promotions, then you need to ask. We got some promotions going right now to add to our team. So if you do that, there's a cash reward that the company is going to provide you when they sign on with the welcome pack. But we're running our own promotion as a team. So this one's a little bit different. So if you need more details, ask me about that. Put it down in the comments so someone can explain it to you. On top of that, we've got something going on. I'm trying to really help increase breast cancer awareness. So I had put in a post, and hopefully you got that. And I think I might have even sent an email out that if you are going to purchase a breast check kit and you do it by tomorrow at midnight, I'm going to enter you into a drawing to win this. I've already bought it. I got this for you guys. It's the Ribbons of Hope Scentsy candle. And it's beautiful. And all you have to do to win it is go on our site in your back office where you're going to get paid commission on your volume and buy it. But, yep. I showed you the picture. The picture is a little bit of a better way to see what it looks like. So the picture is in our group page. You can take a look at that. But all you have to do to enter to win is go on your page. And then if you also want to buy the 4-pack, I think they're changing some things on the website. So at the time that I put that post up, there was a pack of 4 available. And it was like a $5 discount if you bought it as a pack of 4. I had shared that with you so that for those of you who are not commission qualified, that you could get commission qualified by buying that pack of 4. And then you can then in turn share some, give one to your mom, your sister, your best friend, or even sell them if that's a retail sale that you want to do, and post it on your page and share it with people. And then when someone wants to buy it, they can buy it from you retail, cash and carry. That pack is not showing up as available, but you can still put 4 of them in your cart. And once you do that, if you buy 4, I'm going to enter your name 4 times. So for as many of the breast check kits that you buy, that's how many entries you will have into the drawing. And I'm even going to say, if you have customers that buy a breast check kit, let me know. I will include them for you as one of the drawings. So if you buy one and you have 2 customers that buy one, then I'll enter you in the drawing 3 times. Okay, so let's get this out. Let's get the word out. Go ahead and promote that on your social media pages. Of course, I'm also going to be participating in the 5K walk in Orlando, Florida for the breast cancer awareness. So I'm really excited to be representing our team, but I am praying that I will have my team there with me next year. I really, really, really don't want to go back without you. So we are really pushing to be in position for you to make these events. So let me give you the events for next year so that you guys can save these dates and start pushing for them. And then also, if you are working, it will give you a chance to request time off for these dates. So the first date that's really important is a Saturday. It'll be local. Oh my gosh, we have got to go together. Now, this one was in Columbus last year. Cleveland is not on the map enough yet, but I'm really depending on our team to change that. So again, as we grow and as we go higher, we can ask for the Plexus corporate team to send events our way. But right now, the biggest team is in Columbus. So we will most likely go there. But my husband and I went this year for Super Saturday, and it was incredible. We got a room. We spent the night. We stayed for the training and then went the next day to the Super Saturday. So you guys start thinking now as a team, do you want to do that just for fun? Do you want to come up the night before, spend the night, us do some team activities and go out to dinner and do some things together and then go back to Super Saturday on the next day? Or are you kind of just like, no, I got too many responsibilities, that would cost me extra money. I have childcare, concerns. I'm just going to drive in on Saturday and then drive back home. Either way, I need you to plan to be at Super Saturday. So save the date. It's going to be January 6th. All right. Everybody say January 6th. This is more than enough lead time to plan. So if you do want to get a room, trust me and believe, I got my room off of Groupon and I found a great deal. So, and then we've got travel agents in our group. I think Janice may be a travel agent and there may be some others. So listen, if you guys want to get Lavetta, I believe is a travel agent. I'm not sure, but you guys check around, check if someone's in the group that can help with the arrangements for, getting the best price for a room. But I feel like we can get a good price. And then if you're rooming, there's no rule that you have to room with one person. You can double up or you can triple up. So you can get a room with a pull-out couch. Somebody take the couch and then, 2 double beds and split the room in 3. It's only one night. If you did that, you probably can get a nice room and pay $30. So, yep. So I see you guys sharing some information on how to do that. So can we plan to team up? Janice and Jatika, Tia and Keisha, come on, like everybody, let's plan to team up and be there. So again, Super Saturday is January the 6th. All right. So if we're going to be doing that, you guys get together, you connect, find your roommates, make sure you're all set and ready to go. And then the one on Friday is an opportunity meeting. So I really want you guys to be strategic now. Look on Facebook and see who are your friends on Facebook that live in Columbus. Now, realistically, your friends in Cleveland probably aren't going to drive to Columbus just for an opportunity meeting. But your friends in Columbus might join you, and that's an opportunity to grow your team. So start now. Start thinking about who you know. Who do I know who lives in Columbus? And let them know, listen, I'm going to be in your area. The opportunity meeting is always the night before. So that will be Friday, January the 5th. So you'll let them know. Say, listen, I'm going to be in your area January the 5th. I would love for you to join me for a meeting to learn more about my business. And start setting that up. So then when you get there, you make money while you're there. You start prospecting while you're there. So I think that would be an awesome idea. So let's line up some friends in Columbus. Let's get them there. And if you guys get enough people, then I'll look into getting us like a little restaurant or something where we can all go to after the opportunity meeting and network with them. So let me know. I'm going to follow your lead. If we get together, if you get 5 people, it doesn't have to be a lot. If you get 5 people who want to join us down there, we can get a room and we can have a little, appetizers or something like that after the meeting. So that would be fun. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. So let's get ready for that. The other thing I want you guys to be at next year is you got family there. Awesome, Janice. All right. The other thing, did you guys see me posting about the convention this year? Did that make you guys excited at all? Were you guys like, oh man, I wanted to be there? My husband and I were blown away. We had never been to Las Vegas before, and it was just magical. It was really exciting to be there. And there were 12,000 Plexus people in the house. And Les Brown was one of the speakers. And y'all know how I feel about speakers and leaders and trainers. Woo! And Les Brown, y'all, you got to be there this year. So let's get planning now. It's going to be, are you ready? It starts Thursday, June 7th, and it goes through Sunday, June 10th. Now, once again, you own your own business. This is not an employer who gets to tell you what to do. You can go when you want. You can leave when you want. I had to leave early because my daughter was graduating from 6th grade. So I had to actually leave the convention early, and I missed Les Brown. This year, I pray that I will be able to stay the whole time. It was incredible. And I didn't get to do some of the things, because I was just in such a rush and I had such a limited period of time. So if you guys can plan ahead, you might be able to stay a little bit longer. So again, it's Thursday, June 7th is when it's going to start. And it's going to end Sunday, June 10th. So save that date, put that on your calendar if you want to join us. They have not disclosed the location yet, but I'm pretty sure it's Las Vegas again. We were 12,000, and so we're probably going to be at something like 15,000 this year because we're growing so rapidly. And I believe the MGM Grand is one of the few places that could hold that many people. So no graduation next year. So I should be able to make it. I really should. So can you guys start planning that too? Get your roommates and get all lined up. So my roommate is going to be my hubby. And so you guys, you probably want a room together, but we'll still hook up. So once you get your roommate set up, we'll, again, once we get down there, we'll meet for lunch or meet for dinner or, go to the swimming pool together or whatever. But I am so excited to have an awesome team of friends that I love to hang out with, that I don't get to hang out with enough. So let's get down here and let's represent. Come on, y'all. Let's put Cleveland on the map. I want them to be like, what's going on in Cleveland? What's going on? Now, I do have to apologize for saying that, though, because you guys do know that our team is not just in Cleveland. Our team is really, really blowing up. So I need to tell you guys all the states that we're in. And if you're from one of those states, go ahead and drop it in the comments. But let me just kind of give you guys an overview of just how far we have begun to expand. I had it written down. Okay, here it is. We are in North Carolina, South Carolina, Massachusetts, Virginia, California, Florida, and Georgia. So our team has really expanded, and I think that this is going to be cool because since we're spread out across the U.S., this will be the time where we can finally come together and everybody can meet the members of our team. Like, oh, okay, so you're the one that's in Georgia. Oh, okay, you're the one that's in Massachusetts. So let's get there, y'all. That's going to be fun and exciting. All righty. So those were the important dates I wanted to get to you for next year. I'm going to post these in our group. So if you did not get all of these dates down, you should be able to do so. Couple other announcements. we are going to have our open house October. Say it with me. Open house October. Now, open house October is just the time where I am encouraging everybody to relaunch or to launch. So I know I'm excited. October 6th, Keisha and Tia are launching. I'm so excited for them. So if you're in the area, they're in the Akron, Ohio area, come out and support, share your testimony with their guests. And then also Chrissy is having her open house on October 14th. She's in the Cleveland, Ohio area. So if you can, come out and support her. And then there are some other ones. So, wherever you're at, whatever state you're in, make sure you get in on the open house October. So I'm thinking Janice and Jatika, you guys need to get something on the calendar. Let's get it in. Now, of course, I'm going to be gone October 17th through 19th for the leadership retreat. So if you would like for me to attend your open house, you want to avoid those dates. But if you are thinking about something before or after that, the month is still wide open. So let's get those open houses in. All right. So the last announcement is to remind you, this is the key announcement for you guys, the 21-day challenge. Are you excited about the 21-day challenge? I'm very excited about it. It is an awesome opportunity to grow your business. Tomorrow is what we would like to call Follow Up Friday, aka payday, aka you better follow up with everybody who told you that they were interested and make sure that they get their products ordered for your challenge. Now, here's the thing. The challenge does start on Sunday. So they probably will get their products a day or two after the challenge starts. But you know what? If I were you, I would not miss this opportunity to grow my business. They can go a couple days either without it, or if you really want to be a super fragilistic, expialidocious ambassador, give them a few of yours to hold them over until their order arrives. And then that way they won't feel like, I'll wait to the next challenge. So close the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you are following up with people bright and early tomorrow morning. Can I get some hearts? Can I get some hearts? You just don't understand how critical timing is. You want to follow up with them early. Otherwise, you will hear, oh, I totally forgot. I had to do this, that, and the other. And they're doing something else. And you're like, oh my goodness, I really thought they were going to participate. So if you want to avoid that, I am trying to encourage you. I am trying to give you the tips now. Make sure that you are following up early on tomorrow and say, when is a good time for me to follow up with you to help you get your order in? Would you like me to call you at noon? Would you like me to call you at 9 p.m.? When is the best time for me to reach you? So follow up with them early. Send a text message, say, I'm so excited that you're going to be taking this health and wellness journey with me. Oh, I'm so happy. And you're going to get a chance to not only see why I love the pink drink, but you're going to get a chance to see what pink drink is like for yourself. Oh my goodness, the energy, the weight loss, the this, the that, and be very excited as you share that with them. And then as you do that, say, you know what? It's going to be prizes. There's going to be accountability. There's going to be support, because that's what people are going to ask you. They're going to say, what's the 21-day challenge? And you want to be able to say to them, it is a challenge. It's an opportunity for you to form a healthy habit. It's the opportunity for you to join together with me and a group of other people as we all stick to the process of getting healthy. This is not a lose weight quick scheme. This is not a, what's the word I'm looking for? This is not a fad or a fad diet, but this is a health system. So we want you to stick with it. And so that's why we're going to do it together for 21 days. We're going to check in. We're going to be accountable. We're going to share ideas. We're going to encourage each other. We're going to do this together. So hopefully, as they understand the value of that, because it's tough to make those type of lifestyle changes by yourself when no one else is doing it with you. So hopefully they will see the value of that. But here's the most important thing I need you to get from this. And I don't know if I'm going to have to end my Zoom call. The most important thing I need you to get from this is that you have to be active in the group. Now, I'm going to start the group, but you have to be active in it in order for it to be beneficial. You know, it's going to be a benefit to you that, you know, I'm doing the prizes, I'm doing the giveaways, I'm doing all this stuff, but you're going to have to check in and say, encourage the people that are in the group, not just the people you invited, but everybody. You know, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. You know, pop in if they have like a complaint, like, oh, I feel so bloated, and say, oh, hang in there. You can do this. If someone is celebrating, it's like, I used to couldn't fit these pants and I can fit them now. You got to jump in there and be like, oh my goodness, congratulations. The more vibrant and exciting the group is, the more the people that you've invited there are going to feel like, wow, I really want to continue with this. This is great. I love this. So you all have to be invested. Don't just sit in the group and passively just watch the post. That's something you do when it's not something that is your business. But this is your brand and your business and your team. So take some pride in it, like you would do if you were at a football game and your kids were out there on the football field, and get really invested. Cheer everybody on, make it fun, make it exciting, and you'll be glad you did, because your business will grow as a result. What will happen is those people who were in the group will begin to tell other people. And I've had a couple people who have joined on my journey because they were referred by someone else. So now I've gone from having customers that are people I know to people I don't know because someone else invited them. So that's what we want to do. We want to create an environment that's so fun that the one person that you invited say, well, wait a minute, I know two other people that really need to be in here. Is it too late? Can they get in? Do you see what I'm saying? So who creates that environment? Just me? No, we have to do it. So let's do that. Let's get together and make sure we make this 21-day challenge a success. So do me a favor, drop in the comments for me if you've already purchased your products, whether it's the triplex or the slim that we're going to be using for the 21-day challenge. And I'll make sure I put you in the group. If you're doing it tomorrow, because I know I talked to Jatika and some other people who are placing their order tomorrow on payday, as soon as you place your order, just go back in the group on that post and say, count me in, add me to the challenge. And I will verify that you have an order and put you in the challenge. So the challenge is going to be for everybody who's actually taking the products. So you have to have products to be in the challenge, whether you're a customer or an ambassador. All right? All right. So anybody have any questions? Chime in very quickly. I did not expect this to take so long. Anybody have any questions? Please let me know. So many exciting things that were taking place, though. I am truly, truly, truly excited about what is going on for our team. So talk to me. It's a little bit of a lag, so I want to give you guys a second to see if you have questions and see, did anybody new join us? Do we have anybody new joining us? Okay, so here's what I want to leave you with from a training standpoint tonight. We have got to take our social media game to the next level. One of the things that I would love to see you do differently in October is be creative in your posting so that it does not appear that you are trying to sell a product. What do you mean by that, Alicia? How do I not appear that I'm trying to sell a product when I am trying to sell a product? Well, I gave an example, and this is why I wanted to screen share. So you'll just have to go back to the group since we can't screen share. But I gave an example in our group. No, you do not need a certain amount of points. Those are not earned because we pay for those trips ourselves. The leadership retreat, they pay for it. So they have a criteria that they set for it in order to pay for you to come. So the ones that we pay for, there's no criteria. You just have to pay for your conference ticket. So we'll pay. That's a very good point too, Tia, because the one Super Saturday, those tickets sell out quick. So that's why I wanted to give you the date. So when you see the tickets go on sale, you need to grab them. I don't remember offhand how much they were. I'll look and put that in the comments. It's not a guarantee that they're going to charge the same amount, but at least you'll have something budgeted. It wasn't more than $100 though. And I will look to verify how much it was. Don't remember how much the Vegas tickets were either. I think it might have been like $199. Might have been. But I can tell you it was incredible. We got so much knowledge, information, tools. We left with, gifts and goodie bags and things like that. I mean, it was worth way more than what we paid. So I'm going to look up those prices for you to see what they were, and I will post that. I will post that for you. I will get that information. Now you got me wanting to see. It was, let's see, January, August. Any other questions while I'm looking that up for her? All right, here we go. So the Plexus convention, I see my ticket, but I don't see the price of the ticket. All right, so I'll look for the price for you. Any other question before I cover that, the last piece? Okay, so I was on the social media piece. I'm sorry that it took so long to get to this piece because this is really, really important. So I might even do like another separate training on it since we had so many special events that we had to talk about, so many promotions that we had to talk about. But I at least want to leave you with this so that as you're trying to promote over this weekend to get people in your 21-day challenge, as well as to get people in your for your breast cancer awareness, I really want you to focus on steering away from buy this, get this, join my team. We can do that every once in a while, but we don't want our station, meaning our channel, to just sound like a never-ending commercial. You get what I mean by that? I don't know if you do this, but a lot of times when I'm watching TV, which is not often, I don't really want to see the commercials. So I know there are a lot of people who, when the commercials come on, they just start flipping and they'll go to another station because they really don't want to see the commercials. Our timeline is a little bit like that. So what we've got to do is we've got to make it so that it's so engaging and our timeline is so exciting that people are willing to stick around, even though you've got a commercial here and there. But it's really got to be like a commercial here and there. But if it is a non-stop, unending stream of commercials, then people are going to tune out. They ultimately are going to unfollow, so they won't see anything that you've posted anyway. On the other hand, as I have mentioned before, how much was this ticket? On the other hand, oh my goodness, how reasonable was that? Are you ready for this, Tia? The Super Saturday ticket was $19.99. $19.99. That's pretty reasonable. Wow. I'm really shocked. I'm like double checking, like, is this right? Yep, it was $19.99. So again, I don't know what it will be next year, but that's how much it was this year. And the convention ticket is, let's see, Plexus convention. I'm looking through my emails. Okay, so as I'm doing that, the other extreme to that is no post whatsoever. Now that's okay for my wholesale friends, my friends who just want to get their products at the best price and they don't want to earn an income. That's okay. No posting is just fine. But for my friends that were really expecting to bring in an extra $100 a month or extra $300 a month or extra $500 a month, that's just not going to be an effective way to share your opportunity and your business with people. And we've got to be a little bit more realistic about that. So the happy medium between not posting anything at all and beginning to post is learning how to do it in a way that feels natural. So that for those of us who really don't want to post because you don't want to feel salesy and you don't want to feel, there is a way to do that. The way that we do that is we kind of just talk about our lives and how Plexus is a part of our lives. So it can be very natural, but you do need to be intentional. So I was busy, so I didn't feel like doing it. But today I had a big bowl of spaghetti, which you know is filled with carbs. So as I was putting my plate together and I was looking at all these carbs and looking at the garlic bread I had on the side, I was thinking to myself, this is a perfect post. Put my my block bottle next to the bowl and say, thank God I've got my block, and leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? Like not a large advertisement with all the ingredients of block and all the things that block does, and just a subtle big bowl of spaghetti, block next to it, and in the caption, thank God I've got my block. Do you realize that gets people's attention? People will inbox you. People will comment below, what's block? What's that do? So that's my challenge for you guys this weekend. I'm going to do like a real challenge, and I want to see you guys do it. I want you to tag me because I want us to develop the art of doing this so I can see your sales go up. And I truly believe that for those of you who have been struggling with the sales and you're feeling like, what is it? I'm posting. I know I'm sharing. I don't see people, responding. Why does it seem like they respond to her and they don't respond to me? This is the key. If you don't get anything from today's meeting, this is the key. We are going to have to be very strategic and very intentional on how we share. And we're going to have to share in such a way where we draw people in and not push them away. So I'm going to probably do something a little bit because I know you're tired and I know we've been here for a while. So I don't want to go into great depth with it tonight. But what I do want to do is get you thinking about this. From this point forward, as you're starting to post, I want you to think about it and say, how can I say the same thing and not sound pitchy? How can I say the same thing and not sound so salesy? So when I'm trying to recruit, you'll see I might do a picture of me and CJ, and we're out at the park. And I'm going, thank God, for this opportunity that allows me to have, time freedom and spend more time with my children. That's how I'm going to share. Or if I'm trying to share the slim, I might be, after 2 basketball games and, a million responsibilities, I might post something with my pink drink and say, whoo, I wouldn't have made it through this day without this pink drink. Thank you, Jesus. Something subtle. All of those count as ads because it's carefully placing our product before our audience, but it's placing it in front of them in such a way where they don't actually feel like we're trying to force them to purchase that product versus just the ads with the pretty little Plexus, graphics and, buy this or get this from me, order now. That feels like you're trying to sell something. And it's okay. You can do that occasionally. But again, if that's the only thing that's on the station over and over and over and over and over again, that's when it starts to become not as effective. So if you sprinkle that in, and then you sprinkle in a little bit of family and fun and entertainment and recipes and whatever it is that's in your brand, and everybody should have one, and then you just casually introduce Plexus over and over and over in ways that it is already tied to your life. As you're using it, as you're taking it, as you're thinking about it, I think you'll find much more success. So anybody have any thoughts or comments about that feedback, about that idea? Subtle, consistent, and then you might want to update your profile if you haven't. I had someone comment on my page today about how she was a chef, and she was like, check my profile, it speaks for itself. And I checked her profile, and I looked for about 10 minutes. I didn't see anything on her profile that had anything to do with food. And I was just like, we've got to do better. If people check your profile, will they have any clue that they can get Plexus from you? And then if they don't, if it's not clear from your profile, then don't be mad when they buy Plexus from someone else. They may be very close to you, and they may buy it from someone else because they never knew you sold it. They never knew you carried it because you don't consistently share it. So that's really key. People will take you seriously if they see that you take your business seriously. So that's why I'm excited about all the open houses. That really helps people to take you serious. They're like, oh, okay, she's for real. She's serious about this. This is a real legitimate business, and she's invested in it. So let's do that this coming month. Let's look for ways to establish consistency and serious investment in our business. So invite some people, just to recap, to tomorrow's event. That's going to help you in terms of sharing the business and being consistent and giving them the information they need to make a decision. So invite them to that event. Invite them to the 21-day challenge. Inbox more people. You guys don't know how hard I work. It's not just, oh, I'm going to the leadership retreat. Like, I inbox people all day, all night, lots of rejections, lots of no thank yous, lots of, no's, but some of those are yeses. And I only get to those yeses because I keep going and I do it day after day after day. So I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, you're so successful because I'm putting in the work, and it's duplicatable. If you do the exact same thing, you will get the exact same results. There's nothing spectacular about me. It is, I am consistently putting in the work. And now I'm teaching you how to do what I'm doing. And when you start doing the exact same thing, you will get the exact same result. So that's why I'm so big on, okay, guys, let's duplicate. Let's do exactly what you see I'm doing. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel, because sometimes we do that and it makes it take a little bit longer, because then we realize why other people aren't doing it that way. And that's because it probably doesn't work. So, I've already taken the bumps, the bruises, the knocks, the hits, and I can give you the shortcut. Like, okay, don't do this and don't do that. Go this way. This is the way that you can get there. And I know sometimes we just want to see for ourselves. I'm like, well, let's see what's over here. Oh, wait, I want to go this way. Okay. But once you finish going this way and that way, you're eventually going to go this way, because that's why there's a path there. We've tried this way works. So that's what I'm trying to get for you guys is, here's the path that works. Let's get on it and let's go together so that we can excel. So that's the goal. We're going to get people on the calls. We're going to get people into the event tomorrow night on Facebook. And we're going to get people into the Facebook challenge by getting all their orders tomorrow and Saturday. And then if their orders don't arrive before the challenge, we're going to loan them a few packets until their orders arrive. And then October, we're going to have happy customers that are sharing, telling their friends, telling their family. And then we're going to get other orders. And then our businesses are going to be growing, and we are going to excel. And then we're going to be planning how we're going to be at the Super Saturday in Columbus. If you're in another state, let me know that you want to go, and I will find out where the closest Super Saturday is to you in Massachusetts or Georgia or Florida or South Carolina or North Carolina or California or any of the other states that we're now in. Let me know. I will find you one that's close to you. And we're planning to be at the convention. We want to be there. We want to connect as a team nationwide and converge in one spot, have an awesome time, because there's lots of free time for us to travel throughout the city, tour, do other things. So let's plan to be there. Let's budget to be there, and let's declare that we're going to be there, because that's the beginning. It's setting the intention in our minds. Once we set that intention, let's put it on our vision boards and let's get it done. All right. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. This was a 30-minute meeting that became a 60-minute meeting, so I am totally through with what just happened. But I know that it was worth it. I know that you guys needed it, and I pray that this has been extremely helpful to you. So before we close, before we say goodnight, is there any other questions that I did not cover? Okay, if you think of something after the fact, just send me an inbox. Hopefully this will save as well, so I can upload it for those who could not attend. All right, so our next meeting, just so that you can save the date, our next meeting is scheduled for October. Yep, it's going to be October 26th, because I will be in Leaders Retreat on the day that it should have been. So we have to have it. Let me just make sure I move this now on my calendar. So say that on your calendars if you can. So it's not going to be on October 19th as it normally would be. It's going to be on October 26th. So it's going to get moved, just like the one for this month got moved. So I will see you guys next. This one will be on Zoom. Remember, this one will be on Zoom. So please take the time to download it on your phone so you can watch it. And then make sure you download it on your laptop as well, so it'll be easier for you to get on. So it'll be on Zoom. It will be on Thursday, October the 26th, and I will see you guys there. But let's push to the very end. We still have more than 48 hours. So let's get off this. Let's make some messages. Let's inbox some people. Let's follow up with some people. Tomorrow is follow-up Friday. Let's follow up with them. Let's end this month strong. I want to end this month with a new silver. I want every single month for us to have a promotion. So someone has to promote this month, and we want to make sure that everybody hits their goals. So inbox me, tell me what your goal is, tell me how close you are, tell me what is your strategy to reach your goal. Let me help you, let me brainstorm with you. Let's excel. All right, guys, I love you so very much. It's my desire to be a blessing to you, so I'm praying that this was a blessing in some way, shape, or form. And let's go excel. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.